So engineering the future, let's take a look. This build we are seeing here looks pretty similar to the engineering future deck we just saw out of Travis. Definitely leaning on the value of Estelle Moon and a couple of different pieces.
Right.
But in general, pretty similar.
Yeah, it definitely looks like she's going all in on a fast advance option, similar to what Travis was doing, a little similar.
Yep.
But on the reverse here, looking at Travis's runner deck, now it looks like we got the deep data mining.
Whoa.
It's here.
We had mentioned this at the top of the show, deep data mining as a 3 of Dig Deer and some MU there, giving Travis the ability to find those agendas
and that's
with expediency.
And that's what we want, right?
Yes.
To me, we talked about it in the beginning of the before the tournament started.
Yep.
That card makes a huge splash. It changes the game.
Oh, absolutely. And here we go, both players starting hands, ready to go. Lots of draw, lots of money for both players. Very nice. Bioroid Work Crew showing up for the first time today.
I like that card.
That is a very fascinating card, particularly with the subliminal messaging also in hand.
So good. What a combo.
Bioroid Work Crew allowing Jessica to install a card very easily as an action. And Estelle Moon on the board and rolling.
That was fast. Alrighty.
Very nice.
Oh, no.
Oh, wow.
He's got the hyperdrive.
Hyperdriver time. He's going in. Preparing with daily casts for the asset storm to come.
Yep. Wow. There she is.
Marilyn
the girl herself.
Shouted out at the beginning of the show as well, a card that we expected to see a lot, and there it is. Reliable.
Reliable.
And affordable.
I would let her watch my kids.
Yeah.
If I had kids, I would let her watch. Yeah.
Seems nice. Oh, there.
Wow. And Estelle that quickly. What, we got 3 counters on Estelle that fast.
Early in the game, I think the Estelle Moon is going to be fantastic for Jessica. And Travis also setting up with 3 clicks.
That's really good. You know, especially knowing that HB can build up so fast. It's really good having that 3 extra clicks.
Yes. Levy, not necessarily a card Travis wants to see. At this point, he is much more likely to want to just get good money and challenge these cards.
What a tough card to want to to trash. Because my friend Jean, who's also in this tournament, has played this card before. It's really annoying because it's so expensive.
Yeah. At a 4 trash there, Travis opting to just remove that option from the board.
It's pretty good. So what cards is he looking at? He's asking himself, he's like, if I spend all this money right now, you know, is it really gonna...
pretty pricey, and it is a Sand City Grid.
And you know she's got to be running, you know, like Friends High Places.
Sure. Yes. Looks like that is a definite include there. And Travis removing fast advance options off of the board, but putting him in a position of having very little money.
Yeah. And for her, that's what she wants, right? You don't want them to have a lot of ways to trash your items.
Right, exactly. Now, I will note that she currently has no ice on her centrals.
Wow.
Which gives Travis maybe a window to pull out a few agendas in the early game before she gets really set up.
This is the hard part because we saw Travis do this. When you get set up enough, you start slowing down the runner momentum a lot.
I think this is a good call on Jessica's part. Fairchild 3 is, of course, an extremely powerful ice.
Right.
And putting that on R&D is going to really slow him down in this early game stage.
Click 1 draw. And we're going to keep draw. Oh, look at how beautiful that card is.
The deep data mining.
The spiral of win is what I call it. The spiral of win right
And
there.
you know, with no programs installed and Bioroids probably being what's on the table, Travis could just go for a deep data mining at a single turn if he felt confident enough.
Deep data mining, I'll look at 4 things.
Yeah.
I'll just take a look at 4.
Yeah, it costs your whole turn,
yeah.
but it could still be quite good.
Nice. So why is she not using a Sublime? Can we talk about that? Because, I mean, right now, there's no real negative to using at least 1.
Right. The potential there is in the fast advance through either Bioroid Work Crew or G's Model Bioroid.
Right.
So it could be that she wants to keep the number of cards in HQ high, just in case she draws any agendas, and preparing for that inevitable fast advance.
Okay, no, that makes sense. That does make sense.
career fair into professional.
Wow,
Contest.
man.
Very nice.
What an efficiency. Like
And now
that's pretty
Travis
much
is
what it
ready to go, right? He is
Yeah.
going to have money and cards in abundance and with reliability.
This is looking like it's weird. It seems to be a decent setup for both players. Travis has got a lot of economy rolling in, a lot of potential.
Yep.
I think that Jessica will continue installing, her assets and upgrades, which means that she's going to be able to get, the extra card drawn money.
Right.
Again, this is that part in chess. You build up on a central location, and then everything explodes. All the action happens, and you wonder what's left standing at the end.
It's just a question of who's going to strike first,
Right.
and what advantage that's going to give them. So that was the Maryland campaign, shuffled back into R&D there.
So good.
And
Ridiculously good.
Yeah. Just...
That Maryland campaign is doing work.
Oh, there you go. Subliminal message used with 2 in hand. Definitely a reasonable
is that
choice there. And more installs of Cyberdeck's Virus Suite and another
Man, look at those
HP card.
Look at those counters. It's like Jessica's not forgetting her Estelle Moon.
Very true. Very true.
So that's, it's really important. You got to track them.
Could be very key. Ah, Beth. Kill Rain Chang.
What?
Off the top.
Well,
very nice.
Travis is basically saying, I'm going to have an extra click the whole game.
Yeah, that is fantastic.
She even comments, come on, what are you doing?
Oh, and the early Astrolabe.
Critical.
Very huge.
Critical.
Travis.
Did you notice also he tapped it? He was like,
Yep.
I've been waiting for you.
Yeah. He's probably, I have to imagine, very happy to see that.
Yeah.
We will certainly be getting a lot of draw out of that.
It's like, I needed this.
Ah, clone suffrage movement off the top.
No.
Oh, advanced assembly lines. Holy cow.
Chuck's at the table. Looks like you get subliminal back twice.
Yep.
I like it. Okay. A little out of order, but, again, we're fine.
So Jessica really leveraging these paid ability window action triggers.
Yeah.
Doing a variety of clickless things from installing to playing operations. Pretty incredible.
It's necessary, because it looks like, between professional contacts, the 2 daily casts Travis had, she's going to need that money to start fast advancing.
Yes.
And is Travis running Clot? It looks like he is.
But
So
does he have the ability to install that clot?
Nope.
At the moment.
And that means she needs to capitalize on that as soon as possible.
So it looks like she is indeed checking the same line of thinking we are.
Yeah.
He does have a clone chip on the board, but no
Yep.
self-modifying code.
Clot's gone.
No
Clot's
clot
right now.
in play, so maybe it is time to go.
She goes, methinks this is the time.
There you go.
It's, get your stumbling counter. Get your stumbling counter. Do it. Get these stumbling counter.
Yep.
Don't forget
2 points on the board. Very solid place to
She
be.
forgot. Travis reminding her.
Oh,
Good catch, Travis.
Just checking that. Estelle, we are almost reaching critical moon.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes. And I think if you're Travis here, I think you got to go find Clot. Yep, there it is.
1 turn too late.
Yeah.
Self-modifying code off the top.
Wow, what a great wow.
And a chameleon. Very cool. Could certainly come in handy.
Wow. Did he say draw?
Yep,
And then,
Astrolabe.
there we go. So
Very
now he knows
nice.
Clot is there.
Yes.
So now Jessica knows that she's got to go for the Cyberdeck's Virus Suite. As it means to dill.
Well, Travis also having a sacrificial construct installed will
this is
complicate that a little bit.
This is good.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Netrunner. That's what we're talking about.
What's funny is after having experienced a pretty similar mirror matchup in the last game, perhaps Jessica leverages the same sort of strategies that Travis used by installing the agendas on the turn before and essentially making the clot useless.
Yeah, you got to do something.
That's right.
Is that, another one still? I don't even, do you install that? Maybe, probably?
Yeah, it's a question of, is the currently installed Estelle Moon worth activating at this point? So Travis appears to be quite well off in terms of credits, as does Jessica, both players in the money.
Oh, no, draw on click 3. Oh, that's so dangerous. But it looks like she's fine. It was Eli.
Yep.
I can't count her. Is it? She has 15, 20?
I think Travis said 17.
Oh, no, that's a 1 at the top.
So there are 5 5s and then several 1s, but it's certainly enough for Beth to provide Travis with another click.
Which is good for Travis.
Very nice.
He wants.
Very
I mean,
nice.
you know, Beth does what she does. Oh boy.
Faust.
It's time. It's time, ladies and gentlemen. I think it's about to get started.
Right. So this is the sort of pressure that we saw the possibility of last game. Travis is now presenting that here in this game.
So the negative is that, you know, Travis, he wants to utilize Degdeer, you know, to be able to get the MU back.
Sure.
And it appears like it hasn't showed up yet. So maybe that's causing him to pause for a second and say, I don't have to rush right now. I can wait. I can stall her with the Claude until I get more MU. No, I have more MU available.
This is true. And he has been pretty diligent about ensuring to check each of the remotes that Jessica installs, which will, just give him time to be prepared.
Here we go. Interesting. Okay, so she was over archives. Maybe she's worried about the Temujin? Temujin or some spicy tech like a
Interesting.
sneak tour?
With
We've seen crazier things have happened. We
Right.
saw them in the first match.
Right. I wonder how concerned Jessica is with the possibility of Clot, and how much of her play throughout the rest of the game will be informed by that possibility.
Right.
You know, what is plan B if Clot is going to be in abundance?
Yeah. He found it. Look at it. Degdeer's right there.
Nice. That is a very, very cool card.
Ladies and gentlemen, we made it.
The mining will be so deep. So deep.
So much mining. I mean, it's like everything is mining in this game. In the early game, it was about Melange. Now it's deep data mining. I mean,
That's right. Big data.
I mean, this is the time.
Gotta find it.
If you're Travis, I'm pretty sure this is the time. And I think you override that. You have to, right?
He is using the self-modifying
what's he
code
grabbing?
and going and getting.
Oh, yeah.
Another
This
Degdeer.
is right. This is the right call 100%. Because he's
Yeah.
got the Faust.
Right.
He's about to dig 5. Or more.
Yeah.
I mean, he's about to dig 5 cards.
Pretty incredible. Could certainly be rewarded for this run.
Yeah.
If that is indeed his line of play here, which seems pretty good.
You know, if he was Haley, you could know. I like this. Yep. We get put the other one down. Wait, what? What's happening? I'm not sure what happened, but it's fine. Yeah, he doesn't really need that other one right now.
Right. There's very little that can keep him out of R&D or wherever he chooses to run at this point, now that Faust has arrived.
I think he's considering if he plays deep data mining and he trashes cards, what goes away. I think he's looking at his hand. He's saying, "Hey, a lot of these cards are necessary."
A very fair point. Yep.
And yeah, now it looks way more. With the pro contacts in hand, way more attractive because he already
right.
has one in play.
Deep data mining,
I mean, you have
played
to
by
res.
Travis.
Jessica will res. I mean, there's no question.
She certainly has the credits to do so, and deep data mining is going to allow Travis to access up to 4 additional cards.
Jeez.
Total of 5.
Wait, actually, hold on one sec. What? Wow. Okay, we're popping it now.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Estelle Moon
we made it.
has left the building.
Yeah. So
Going to space.
just to make sure we count it out. So of course we'll access the 1, but because Faust is hosted on Degdeer, I believe. I think it says that it doesn't count towards the MU.
Sure.
And he has Astrolab. So he gets, is that 6 cards?
Well, so deep data mining, if I'm not mistaken, does have a cap. Of,
does it?
Of only 4 additional cards.
Oh, okay. Yeah, up to 4. Okay,
Yes,
okay.
unused.
So
unused,
he will get 5.
Very nice. As we mentioned, Fairchild 3.0. Excellent card.
Yeah.
And
see, this
one
is
he'll
so
have to break.
hard. Yeah, this is a hard decision because again, so Travis had a levy that he trashed early in the game. He wants to save the same old thing.
Sure.
He wants to trash the Chameleon. He wants to save this other Degdeer. So and he wants to save the Shrgamble. So Travis has 4 cards that are very good that he wants to hold on to.
Right.
But he's got to see that 5 card. stack. He's got to.
He does have a fair number of credits, so if he
True.
is to allow Jessica to use the first 2 subroutines, that might not be the worst.
Oh.
Yep, so he has done just that, ensured the end the run subroutine is broken, and then paid for the other 2 subs. All right,
Okay.
so here we go. Estelle Moon off the top.
What?
And Eli.
Bam. We got one.
Food.
We got one, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep, that's points. Maryland.
5.
5. Oh.
Wow. Okay.
Well, single point.
Hey, that's still, and that's
or
still
single
significant.
agenda, rather, 2 points.
Yeah.
Yeah, not the worst.
It needed to happen.
And now he has information about what is on R&D and can prevent his, can present him with a knowledgeable line of attack for the next turn.
She drew a lot of cards. So there's a lot of unknowns.
Right.
I feel like, you know, at the present moment, she can possibly just go like install, 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 or something like that.
Right.
And just hedge that bet. I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of options. A remote, I think, helps here because he can get in efficiently. She needs to start taxing him out of the cards in his hand so that she can actually score because he's got the clot threat.
That's right. It may be possible to find a window where Travis is unable to have a sufficient number of cards.
Yep.
You know, before the levy, after having made another big run.
Right.
Even now, he only has 2 cards in hand. And so these moments may be really critical to getting that score.
Like if I'm Jessica, if I have a 3-2 in hand, I think my play is install an agenda, ice, ice, if I can do it.
Yes, that is
because that would be
very cool.
Oh, no. No, call judge. No, I'm kidding. No, it's fine.
Don't overwork our judge. It's very busy. Yeah.
Okay, I like that. That's fine.
Did you catch what she installed in
I couldn't see it, no.
that remote protected with the ice?
I couldn't see. She did it so fast. She stealthily put it down there.
Well, and for all those cards drawn with the last Estelle Moon, we didn't get a chance to actually see them, so I have to imagine there are a fair number of agendas in there, and a legwork just in Travis's hand there. Could this be the time?
It has to be, right? I mean, she's probably going to pitch him. I imagine one of the cards is a Jackson, you think?
Yeah, that would be a hopefully something we have. We will see. Certainly a lot of cards needing to go into archives there. Oh, and HQ looking extremely high value for agendas.
Man. A lot of cards in there.
Yep, big power turns for both players. We'll see who shakes out of this scenario.
Here we go. He says, I'm going to draw up. Oh, my goodness, that hyperdriver.
Oh.
Just going to gain. Just, you know what? He's thinking, like, I'll just gain some clicks. It's fine.
Right.
Yep. All right. All right. Travis got some big money. He runs archives.
There you go. Yeah, this
is going to risk some
very reasonable. Oh.
Mumba, okay.
Mumba Temple. Certainly a very good economy option. And Eli Rez.
If you're Travis here, do you double click and then just like hope you can toss the cards on another run somewhere, like the legwork?
Well, I believe he has more than 5 cards in hand, so.
Okay.
Yeah, it appears he's just choosing to use those there. Finds an accelerated beta test in archives.
Alrighty.
Leading me to believe that there's no Jackson Howard on the board.
Okay.
Huh.
That was risky. That was risky not to.
Yeah.
Makes me wonder what's in the hand then. If she gave that away.
Right.
What's in hand? Like, is it 5 agendas right now?
Certainly a lot of agendas.
I think Travis. Like, if you're Travis, if you're sitting in Travis's shoes right now, you would think, okay, if you toss a beta test and you don't have a Jackson on the board, you've got to have agendas in hand. Like you would think, right?
A very wise old player, PeachHack, you may have heard, made videos back in the day. One of the things he said that I'll never forget is you sweep from the remote through HQ and then R&D, right?
Yeah.
You check these things in that order, and it looks like Travis is doing a thing where he's making sure it's not in any of the remotes. And so by that logic, the next place to check
it's got to be HQ.
It's got to be HQ.
Oh, we got friends in high places.
Yes. I believe that was drawn
There's so much
recently. And Clone Suffrage still on the board.
Yeah.
So if Jessica needs to install stuff, she certainly can. The clot threat still very real. we see now a self-modifying code on the Deg Deer there, which is good for Travis.
Yeah, definitely good for Travis. I like it. What is this? Got another Maryland?
Maryland campaign.
Man,
Yes.
I just trust her. You know, it's like Mrs. Doubtfire. I don't know. I just trust Maryland to take care of the job.
Yeah, reliable.
Seems to be a discussion on on what they're getting back.
Right. Jessica certainly has a number of options with clone suffrage movement over the next several turns. But yeah, with only agendas and operations in hand. Okay, finds an Eli. That's pretty nice.
Yeah, I mean, I said this earlier. She's got to start making that remote. She's got to protect, make one remote, hope that she can just keep dragging him through it, and he can't find the momentum.
Well, it looks like she's gone for the accelerated beta test there and installed 2 more cards.
Right.
Wow. That's 3 new installs.
Yeah.
Could she find a window for accelerated beta test?
And the thing is, I don't think so. Not at this point, because Travis still has the clot availability because of clone chip or because of SMC, and then he's got 2 sacrificial constructs. So I mean, even through a triple, she would have to purge so often to prevent him from taking advantage of that and stopping the score. It's hard.
The other challenge is Travis has 5 clicks on a turn, right?
Right.
And so his ability to go check remotes with his turns is pretty wide.
And when we include the hyperdriver, that means what, 8 clicks?
Yeah.
Like for a big turn, he gets 8 full clicks to, just look at everything.
So he does have the Clod in hand now,
which is the worst place.
Yeah, reduces his ability to get that out easily. Yeah. But deep data mining is the play, so there he goes.
Boom.
Sail through that fair child. Quite a few.
He's gonna trash that Clot. There's no way he doesn't trash that Clot. He's got it.
Well, there is a possibility Jessica runs Arc Lockdown.
That would be risky.
Would be spicy. And yeah, could present a risk. So Travis opting to hold the Clot in hand for now, and going in for several cards. No agendas.
Wow.
Complete whiff on 5 cards off the top.
So now I think Travis is thinking, they're an HQ.
Man, he's checked everywhere else.
I mean, at this point, he's like,
in this game of hide and go seek agendas, legwork is the play.
Like at some point, you got to say, okay, they're there.
Yeah.
Wait, did he trash or did he play it?
I believe he played it.
Okay, good. Yeah. I mean, he's got to be like, okay, it's got to be an HQ.
Right.
He's trying to close the game out because he needs 2 agendas, and that'll do it.
Mm-hmm. And
oh, wait. I don't think this works. Does this work that way? Okay.
Yep.
Oh.
Just getting the credits to res the Fairchild 3. And
so now Travis is forced to clone chip.
Well, hold on. He only has 4 credits. Is he going to be able to break this ice?
What is happening?
Was this potentially an overextension by Travis? Being in a good position and,
maybe
being forced to deal with
he definitely looks stressed.
Inopportune Fairchild. What a powerful card.
Yeah, I mean, it's in this instance, like the biggest benefit. in this instance, Travis can maybe break the in the run.
Yep.
Pay 3, and then trash one of his own cards. I think is what the last subroutine remaining would be.
Yeah.
That's his best bet, I think. But he would lose every card in hand,
including the Clot.
Yeah.
And
now,
man,
the alternative is he could get rid of the Clot, and then if he's scared of the Arc Lockdown, he just simply clone chips it into play. Yep. Then you're going to pay the 3. Oh.
So there you go. So he sacrificed those 2 cards and finds one agenda.
2. Okay. Ooh. So he didn't quite make it.
There you go.
Quite get
He's
there, but
all
it's
the
close.
way up to 6. Yes.
Oh man, that's whew.
Wow. Travis reduced to 4 credits and no cards in hand.
Yeah.
If ever there was a scoring opportunity.
And they have only 4 minutes left. So Yep, as expected. He's going to
Yes.
say, hey, clock's out now. I don't have time for this.
So that time remaining could potentially explain Travis's decision to commit a lot of resources to that last turn.
Right, right.
But fortunately for Jessica, she has found a window of accelerated beta test, I believe, still being on the table.
Yes.
So we'll be able to score 2 points there, but will be enough.
All right. So he does have Clot. This is going to get hairy because I think in order for Jessica to move forward with what she needs to do to win the game potentially, she really needs time.
Yes.
She's got to tax him out.
Right.
And if you look at it, Travis tossed his same old thing. He tossed his levy. He's got little money right now. I don't think Travis has another levy. In fact, if I double check his deck, does he have only one? Oh, he runs 2.
Okay.
So he knows there's another one coming.
Sure.
But it's gonna rip his economy up.
Yeah.
So this is tough. Like this is kind of not easy.
One of the strengths of these Estelle Moon HB decks seems to be this feeling of eventuality,
Right,
That they have established enough of a board. But Travis, I think, has kept the board state from building so heavily that, Jessica might not have enough time to get
That's true.
things in place.
And she puts this is where I disagree. She puts the Fairchild there. I feel like it would have been really important to put that on the remote and just try to force an agenda through with so few cards left.
Sure. It's a tough spot to be in.
Yeah. And she has the CVS.
Right.
It's all right. I mean, 2 minutes left. We got to push. We got to push here.
2 sacrificial constructs on the board. Not ideal for those wanting to fast advance.
Yeah. So I'm thinking if she triggers CVS, he's going to use a SatCon.
Yep.
Again, the question is time. That's what it feels like. It feels like just a question of time. Does she have the
Right.
time to squeak it out? And I don't think she does.
Well, it is potential for her to spend the next 3 turns purging, I guess. If she plays quick and just says purge and pass,
Yeah.
she can burn out the sacrificial constructs and maybe catch Travis in a place where he's unable to build back up. But
There
Levy.
it is. Last card in the deck, of course.
Yeah,
and I think
bottom
and here's what's funny is like let's assume they didn't have a time restriction right now.
Yep.
Travis would be, I think, super hesitant to even levy right now.
Right.
Because he wants to try to get the SatCons back.
Yes. So he has actually run and accessed a Cyberdex Fire Suite, which removes one of the sacrificial constructs from play.
Right. No, yeah.
Which gives Jessica, one more turn of trying to get there.
Now, the thing is, Jessica actually does have, let me
60
double check
seconds
this.
remaining.
She has 2 Cyberdex Fire Suites.
Oh.
So now, are both in play? No, one's in discard pile.
Right. I believe the other 2 face-down cards is a San, and perhaps a Bioroid Work Crew. But 45 seconds remaining, very little time. This may be it.
Yeah. And see, right here, I think this is a scenario where, like, the committed ice on R&D right now should be committed ice on a remote. And that would tax, I think, Travis pretty hard to where he has to go, okay, I only have a combination of clicks and a few cards.
Right.
It
certainly is a gamble, right? But Jessica might be able to put Travis in a position where he needs to choose between challenging a remote and going to R&D. And R&D, I think, for a lot of players, is the more reliable source of agendas.
Yeah,
as opposed to unadvanced cards and remotes.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Actually, does she have another Cyberdex? See, this is what's getting weird. Like, if she has, like right now, if she has 2 Cyberdex in play, it's not quite, like she can get 2 points off.
Right.
If I don't know if she does have 2 in play.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it appears by our count the time is up. We're not sure if this is exactly what's being measured out there, but certainly there are very few turns left.
Oh, and then it was just installed.
I think Travis, just found an agenda, a stray agenda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
So if that occurred before time, which the players seem to think it did, then there it is. 8 points for Travis. He takes both games of round 2 between very similar matchups. Very cool to see these sort of interactions take place on both sides and compare the strategies of the different players.
Yeah, if you look at both their decks, they seem to both very much rely because they have the same like breaker concept is utilize Faust and use heavy card drawing as a means to efficiently break. And actually, I like that.
Yeah.
I think what would have helped Jessica in the beginning of the game would have probably been the early Astrolabe. We saw Travis get it super early, and that made a huge difference in this game.
It's great.
By the time Jessica got it in her game, there were what 9 or 10 cards already installed.
Sure.
So it's 9 or 10 cards that she missed drawing. Trying to get set up.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.